Hello everyone, my name is Elite Trainer Kenway. Did you know that Metagross has 4 brains? Did you also know there's a beta designed Pokemon that combine the looks of Latias and Blaziken? Good, because that's not what we're here to talk about today. Instead of discussing rare facts, I'm going to give you one commonly known fact about every Generation 3 Pokemon. If you learn anything in this video, then I did not do my job well. So let's talk about it. An old Torchic was once shown in the anime, signifying that age isn't related to evolution for Pokemon. Grovyle looks like this. Sceptile does not know my debit card PIN number. Male Torchic's butthole is visible. Combusken evolves into Blaziken. Blaziken cannot be found in the game Red Dead Redemption 2. Do you like Mudkips? I do not. Marshtomp is a wanted criminal in at least 7 US states. Swampert is both ground and water type. Poochyena has a red nose. The Big Mac that is sold by McDonald's typically contains 0% Mightyena meat. Zigzagoon can be found naturally in both Hoenn and Galar. Lino 1's name can also be pronounced Lanoon. Wurmple can evolve into either Silcoon or Cascoon. Silcoon cannot then evolve back into Wurmple. According to the Sinnoh Dex in Pokemon Diamond, Beautifly stabs its prey with its long, narrow mouth to drain its prey's fluids. Cascoon evolves into a different Pokemon than Silcoon. Dustox does not seem to know the answer to the question, what does the fox say? There have been no recorded instances of Lotad trading stocks on Wall Street. Lombre's head can collect rainwater. Ludicolo's head is sadly not made out of nachos. Seedot does not have nipples. Nuzleaf does have nipples. Shiftry did not graduate from Harvard Law School. Shiny Tailo takes up roughly 50% of the thumbnail of this video by BlueBoyPhin. Link is in the description. No Swellows were harmed in the making of this video. One Wingull was harmed in the making of this video. Pelipper does not rhyme with the word banana. Ralts does not play a role in the 1931 film Dracula starring Bela Lugosi. Curlia can evolve into either Gardevoir or Gallade. Gardevoirs can be either male or female. Surskit can stand on top of water. Masquerain can fly. Shroomish is not the partner Pokemon of Marissa Tomei. Breloom can only learn False Swipe as an egg move. Slackoth is not a legendary Pokemon. Vigoroth once appeared in a nightmare I had. Slaking can only attack every other turn due to its ability Truant. Nincada does not appear anywhere on the $1 bill. Ninjask has a similar color scheme to the Luxury Ball. Shedinja only has 1 HP. Whismur has butthole eyes. Loudred appears briefly in this video. Exploud was designed before Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire were released. I have never seen a Makuhita working in a Target store. I own a shiny Hariyama. Azurill bounces on its tail. This is not a sad fact. Nosepass's nose is always pointed north. Skitty is the only Gen 3 Pokemon to evolve with the Moonstone. Delcatty's design bears no resemblance to a bowl of Campbell's tomato soup. Sableye is based off the Hopkinsville Goblin. Mawile no longer owes me $483.62. Aaron has blue eyes. Its shiny form has red eyes. Lairon is not a Digimon. Aggron's Japanese name is Blascadora. Meditite looks like it's wearing a diaper. Medicham has a bun made of flesh. Electrike has never been invited to perform during the Super Bowl halftime show. Manectric was given a Mega Evolution in Generation 6. Plusle and Minun are actually different Pokemon. Volbeat and Illumise are actually different Pokemon. Roselia and Gulpin are actually different Pokemon. Swalot can vomit up their own stomach acid. Carvana cannot be found in volcanoes. Sharpedo can swim up to 75 miles per hour. Wailmer is a whale Pokemon. Wailord has its own unique static encounter in Pokemon Sword and Shield's Isle of Armor DLC. Numel is both fire and ground type. I did not know Camerupt had a Mega Evolution until earlier this year. That is a fact. Torkoal is the partner Pokemon of Flannery. Spoink's heart stops beating if it stops bouncing. This is a sad fact. Grumpig can be caught in the Ultra Space Wilds in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. Spinda cannot be transferred from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. Shiny Trapinch is green. Vibrava is the middle stage between Trapinch and Flygon. Flygon has never been employed as a bank teller. Cacnea is not my safe word. Cacturn are not shown to be able to safely operate a forklift. Swablu loses its normal type when it evolves. Altaria cannot fit inside a standard microwave. I once owned a Zangoose named the Batman. Seviper is a snake. Lunatone is not a snake. Solrock can be transferred from a Generation 3 game to a Generation 4 game with the help of the PAL Park. Barboach can be found in the water. Whiscash can also be found in the water. Corpish is not my middle name. Crawdonts are sometimes boiled alive in Unova. Baltoy is not a Beyblade. A giant Claydol once appeared in the Pokemon anime with a giant stone Pokeball. Lileep is a fossil Pokemon. Cradily are rarely used to test shampoos and conditioners. Anorith is also a fossil Pokemon. I sometimes forget whether Armaldo debuted in Generation 3 or 4. Feebas can only be caught in one tile in Ruby and Sapphire. Milotic can be caught in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Castform's form changes with the weather. Kecleon hasn't been proven not to be a Russian spy. Shuppet can have the ability Frisk. Bayonet has a zipper on its face. There are no Duskulls known to be on the moon. Dusclops can phase through walls.
He's in the goddamn wall!
Tropius has bananas growing from its head. Chimecho can be caught in Hisui. Absol is said to appear just before disaster. My wife asked me why I was making this video. I said, why not? There's a popular theory that says Snorunt is related to Phalanx. This theory has not been proven to be true. There is no theory that says Glalie is related to Phalanx. Spheal is a ball. Celio would make for a poor basketball player. My mailman claims he has never heard of Walrein. Clamperl can evolve into either Huntail or Gorbis. I often forget that Huntail exists. I own 3 Gorbis, however, I keep them in Pokemon Home because they terrify me. Relicanth can be found underwater in Hoenn. Luvdisc does not evolve into a Alola-Mola. Bagon cannot fly. Shelgon cannot fly. Salamence has both a Mega Evolution and a Paradox form. Beldum has 1 brain. Metang has 2 brains. Metagross has 4 brains. Regirock technically sits in a cave made of its own flesh. Regice is one of the Pokemon needed to help awaken Regigigas in Generation 4. Registeel's claws can be useful in buttering toast. Latios and Latios appear as silhouettes on the Eon ticket. Kyogre was invited to my birthday party when I turned 13. It did not show up. Groudon is on the cover of Pokemon Ruby. Rayquaza eats Miniors. The Jirachi that exists in Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc can be shiny. However, there are very few known to actually exist. Deoxys cannot be caught in Ruby, Sapphire, or Magikarp Jump. And that's pretty much it. Did you learn anything? Honestly, I hope not. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And go ahead and put down in the comment section what your favorite fact was from this video. Also, don't forget that channel memberships are now available. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic week and I'll talk to you soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe that Dusclops is hiding somewhere in my walls.